Welcome back to Whiskerwood and our WhiskerBrook #1 playthrough of this early Whiskerwood actually. Strangely enough. Hopefully all this goes well because this is the second time I've tried this one. I had a ping, I thought, well, that's that. Thank you, PC, I said. And it was the hard drive that was full, so it stopped recording. Normally I can see the on the other screen, but I had it obscured with the problem is that's why you see a really on the thumbnails you see it really far out, because they haven't done any facility to hide the UI, so that's a real pain. But anyway, it's here to annoy us, but that's just the way it goes. So I'm having to remember all the things that I talked about and was doing in this playthrough. But fortunately, I only got about, I think it was about 15 minutes into it, I think, something like that. So well, the video stopped at 15 minutes, but I probably was about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It's still annoying because obviously, but that's my fault. Hard drive full, and that's hard drive full for practically, I think, this month so far. So that's only 2 terabytes of hard drive filled up with videos for yourself that you're watching. Anyway, that's just the way it goes. So I'm back. I really had all this trouble on this bit here. Oh, that was frustrating, but not to worry. I remember I said I was going to get another one here as well, so I'll put another one here until... I probably won't do this until it starts to do spring, I think. Otherwise, I'm going to have a fire next to it as well. Now I did... I was going to do this here, which I am going to do, but I'm just, I didn't build it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is almost done. This is really annoying. We only had 1 or 2 left in the town before. But we are getting through winter. We're about halfway through. It's still on 0, so we may be okay. Let's put it this way. Hopefully we're going to be okay. I've got not a lot of flux left. So we are making a lot of this. We just need to work out where I'm doing everything now. Why wouldn't you do the top first? That would make sense to go downwards, but I probably should have selected the top first and then got them to do that, but not to worry. Looks like I did a hill. There's a hill there, dear Liza. Right, that's that done. Fortunately, I must have done this in the last video. I was trying to work out the best way to get rid of... I wanted to get rid of this from my... planting, and unfortunately have we got berries in here? No, we don't want berries in there. I wanted to take them back. I didn't turn them off here. I didn't turn fish off, actually. Probably should empty all that, really. Now, I know with mushrooms, they have to be in the dark. I've not really worked out how I'm supposed to see everything at the moment and what I'm supposed to do that with. I also sort of worked out that, I think it's factory, might be factory. Yeah, the carpenter could do some. There was one of them, but I don't know which one. And did I start this? Yes, got to start that. I was starting that in the last one, and it actually finished, and it must have. That's what. Well, not that, but that's what would crashed on me. Well, quite inconvenient of me not having a hard raspberry. I think you just don't realise that how especially these sort, how big they are. You know, each one of these when it's in its recorded state is about 30 gig, I think, and that. So it doesn't take much, and then you convert it, so you've got another 5 gig or so on there that you watch. Oh yeah, this is going quite far down, but that's going to be normal. I mean, not doing too bad. We've got to 3. I'd like to get to potentially this one. I actually don't know. I mean, that looks a lot of coal. Oh, and a lot of that's just a really massive amount of thinking to that one. That might be one to definitely look at. But like I said, this is the food. This is going to be the food island. But I just don't know the best way to get it over there. I mean, I've got constant 400 food here, so that's not too bad. And we're about, I mean, last time I was like running out by now. And so we got 27. We're doing okay. That research. I think this research with the copper actually does. If we see here, we can do scissors, which will obviously make the weaver. It'll make it, you know, faster. I'm supposed to pause that one, but doesn't matter now. But they are building this, so this will turn the flux into ropes, which then the net. This is what I worked out last time. Which then it goes into the net, which then can come into here, which means I can turn this on, and then we should be able to get more fishes. More fishes. I think so. I think that's how it works. I could. The only way I could think of putting something on there which would help that would be this. Yeah, I'll put one on there. I think we can walk up and do this one. I'm probably going to get rid of this one actually because it's only doing the flux. We can move this up to the other one. I think he's only got one in there actually. Yeah, he has only got one in there. So we'll have at least the flux. I want to go onto the smaller. If I go back over here and I think I've discussed it before, but this top shelf here is where all the berries are going to go, and then the bottom shelf or the bottom part can be the flux. But I'm probably gonna have to have a double warehouse. That's why I started building this here. So one warehouse there, one warehouse there. Because I got the upgraded warehouse. Well, this warehouse is actually the same as the central warehouse. And just as I was playing it the other day or whatever it was, on this series I tend to do 3 videos all back to back. So I have to remember when when I did the things. But anyway, we'll. I want to mine that one. If I can, thank you. We haven't got any more. I think they'll mine this. Like so. And we can mine this like so. They are taking this out anyway, so that's not too bad. I just thought, well, it would be better to... that doesn't need to be mined though. I don't want that at the back to be mined. Like I said before, I'll have to get them to remove all this stone, which they can do apparently. I just don't know how long it takes to do. Just make sure we're not running out of eggs. No, we're not. I am running. I'm not getting any. Where is... I don't know where the things are anymore, I must admit. I don't know whether I've actually get rid of them again. I don't know whether I've... because I'm just looking at the... I am getting logs, but I don't know where I'm getting them from. Just trying to find a logs. Oh, here we go. It's mainly got rid of. I'll do that, and then we'll get this choppy chop. Whoa. Just so they know what to get. So I better look over and see if everything's still recording. So I'll be talking to myself as usual. But it looks okay. I get one in there. I'll get one in there. No, I won't get one in there yet because I don't actually. I'll get the two. Now hopefully they're going to get the flux. I don't want to do. Oh, the flux is here. But I'm going to empty the flux from this one. So what would be better is if this weaver was here, because that means they'd both be using the factory. Where's the weaver then? There. And let's rotate that. I could have it out on here, I suppose. I know it's obviously hanging out the thing, but it doesn't matter. The reason why is that means and then I think I might be able to get a storage there. I can have a small one. That might be alright. Like there. But then don't put any outputs and just build it. Because I'll have all the flux coming here, because then that way... Thank you again. And we're in a -5 now. I've got to keep bashing this out. They're not going to be happy with this. Don't probably need to do that one. Did I get one there? I got one in there in the last, and that's what I forgot. Set as high. I don't know what happened there then. Oh, that's not good. I've tried to put it on a thingy. I need to put it on here. That'll be alright. Set that high, set that high. And then we'll get him to do some logs of that. Twig. Hopefully, what would be nice eventually, they allow you to do I need any? Food, no, this, no. I don't think I need anything actually. I don't think they're happy about that either, but there's no point with it if I don't need anything. See, that's warm, that's in the 40s. Nice to get that wood down as well. Yeah, I need another because I've got 2 here. I've got 6, you see, and that's 8. But I've only got enough for 4. So I'm gonna need some more housing. And I'm gonna need some more housing. So we may have to build this out a bit further than I was anticipating. It doesn't matter. I think that's cool. Right, that's fine. Yeah, there's a bug in this here. For some reason, this is showing and it shouldn't be showing. I don't know why it's doing it. And I've loaded it. Obviously, it was the same as last time. So they've caused something with a bug with it somewhere. I'll pause that and we'll get this going first. Yeah, that was high priority. It's chilly, but it's workable. We go slow, you see. And then what I'll do is, once I've got that, I'll transfer all this to the new warehouse. And we'll probably ditch this. Because that way it's all interconnected to here, because they need plugs. That needs plugs. Apparently we can have some scissors for that as well. Now we did... It was a copper. Or was I still doing it? I can't remember. I've got to do that for now. The reason why is I haven't got enough planks. Machinery parts is just no problem. There we go. Now this is probably now going to start doing the cotton. Oh, what the? Oh, that's quite good. I'm going to have to make it behind here, aren't I? Because I've just done it Uzi. Yeah, I think it's a really good game. It's really enjoyable. You've got to think, and well, I suppose the thing is when you're playing it, you don't know what you need and what you don't need. It's all new, isn't it? And then, like I said, we don't know how long in early access this is going. Not going to get anything. Population tax plus that. This is going down, but we'll solve that. But if it's anything like some, I mean, some of them could be in early access for years. You know, if we take Timberbone for example, I think it's been in early access for years. And to be quite frank, I've never had any problem with it. Like, you know. So it's like we could be a year, we could be 2 years with this. So, oh, I think I've run out of. Yeah, I have run out because I've got none here. So they're going to have to bring, but we're not doing too bad. I still think I'm going to have to get some more housing here though. Because if I'm going to have quite a lot of farms, I'm going to need that. So it might be worth. Don't know how this works then. I'll probably have to wait then. That's weird that because that worked. Oh, somebody's got sick. Oh, why's he got sick? Oh no, it's probably to do with the. It's a bit too chilly here. Right, I've done that. Wood, we used a lot of wood, like. How are we doing? We're getting this done. Like I said, I can transfer this. Right, what I'll do now, let's get that off. I can't really do this at the moment, but I can do this. So they've moved. I've got to wait for that. We'll need some planks. Oh, I was building the houses, that's probably why. They're using massive amount. What we need is the ones where we can... Sorry about that, I just have to come. What we need is hopefully we can have more than they take 2, say like 4 or 6, and it's a bit bigger, and then we can destroy the ones down here and rebuild some to something else. Yeah, I'm getting some in there, mate. Oh, this must keep clear then. It's not doing too bad. We're in over over half of the winter. The food's all right, though. Awesome. We've only got this. Right, guys, you do that then. And that should be enough. I mean, look how far it was taken from the original. It's absolutely blitzed this. Yeah, so like I said, what I'm going to do, I don't even know what that is. I'm going to move this because it's just in the way. I mean, what I could do is, I suppose I could fill this in if I really wanted to. Just part here. Yeah, that might do that actually. Let's. I've got to hold escape. No, shift. Right, that's it. That's now been thing. I do this. I turn this on. I've only got one available, but it doesn't matter. There. If I do that, then I'm gonna fill this in, maybe some of this, and I can get a farm even bigger. Right. I might even use that for the flux actually. No, because I'm not gonna use it for the flux. I don't know. I probably don't even know why I'm doing that now, because I was gonna do the farm over there, but. Ah, I lost one. Damn, I didn't want to lose one. Damn. I've got a graveside somewhere around here. About to find it. I was so sure I wasn't going to lose one. Where are they? I got me. I didn't even know what I was doing there. They have got difficult to go to. Yes. I might as well take this out as well. Not that I'm going to do a lot with it, but still, that's that out of the way. That will be. So we've got some good bit of chopping still to do. Chop, chop, chops. Taking out most of this. Although I could put this for flux maybe. That might be the way to do it. Right, have we got this? Oh, we've got no builders because I was... Oh, it doesn't matter anyway because it wasn't researching anything. So I've got that, like I said, I'll transfer these over to that, and I'll transfer these over to that. That should be off anyway. Oh no, I need to, it says empty out, but it should only empty out the stuff that I don't want, not empty everything out. How many nettings have I got there? Where's that going? Is that planks? Yeah. Right, it's building this now. Very good. Is your line good? Yeah, there we go. Now it's the flux. Flux is coming in. Yeah, I think we might just do this with flux. Because that'll be a lot of flux then, and I don't have to do it up there. Yeah, I can do that. But what it can't do is yeah, I've lost these, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's not true. That's me food. Although I've got... I'm not doing too bad. You've got to keep your eyes in your back of your head with this. I can't believe I lost one of them. That's really annoying. I do have them here somewhere. I need to find the thing for it. Because we did this last time with the other two. I got no builders again. How come I got no builders? But technically that's not true because he's building. So that's a bit weird. Right, logistics. I want flux. And I want that emptied, and I want that out. So it should theoretically come to here. How are we doing with this? I assume we'll build that down. I don't know how it works. Still got no blooming builders. See, why did I say no builders when it was a building network? Builder under builders and every builders. Oh, I got the wrong. Nope. That was right. Come on. I selected it, but sometimes it's like something else. Right, how are we doing? I'll put one flux in there, and that'll give me a builder back. We've got nets now. Ooh, I've got fishing nets. 2 of 2. 25%. That's the first time we've had something like that. So that's, I assume that's going to increase my food then. Where's the grapes? I can't find the grapes. I know they're on here somewhere. Right then. Still a miners. And winter's getting there. It's a bit lucky. Yeah, now it's emptying it out, I think. I don't know how much of that it's taking out, but I only want to take out so much of it, not all of it. Yeah, it's going to be a big space for to get this in for the flux, I suppose. I mean, obviously I could potentially take that flat and have all of that top. Actually, can they reach that? No, they can't really reach that. Let's just move it over. Right, and then we'll press B. That means that's in line. It's only to take this out. Once this is out, we'll start to. We'll have to wait. Oh, shipment. There's a shipment here. Oh, okay. I didn't think a shipment would be here. Don't really want to do that though. Tax payments? What tax payments? It's not bumming tax payments. Apparently there's no ship docked. That's not a tax payment. I still can't find... I've had the little things somewhere. Oh, they're gone by now. Where's my graves gone? I'll put them here, because I'll put it here somewhere. That'll do. Which is the... Stone should be all right. That'll get done. Food has gone down a little bit. How are we doing on here though? I'm not too worried about this, this is just some trees. Let's get into the next day, I think. Right, how are we doing with filling this? Not too bad. I've got 115 left. I'm going to get rid of some of this because if I don't... do I think I have... Ooh. Yeah, we're going to have to pay this tax, upcoming tax thing. Doing 3 days, I got 1,300 to pay. Got fish in here, but I don't know how come I got fish in here. I mean, I could start. No resources. Let's start fish then. Because that would make sense, wouldn't it? Request disabled. No. That. I suppose that does make sense that it's got food. It doesn't matter. Because it's about full, I think. Yeah, you see. It can only hold... It can't... The fish nets, yeah. Well, actually, if I really think about it, I can have the... fish nets in here, and I could get rid of the fish nets from there. Where are you? Where are you? You're here somewhere. That's going to take that out and put that in there because they're right close to that anyway. Or I can put it in there. I've disabled ropes because I think probably ropes. Yeah, we got 3 ropes as well. So it would make sense because they need the ropes to have the ropes in there. Now they should. How are we doing? Are we doing okay? And I'll get this to emptied. We'll go because that's not good in now. I suppose there's no point really having that one. But it might heat just this back here. I've lost a bit because I'm not pulling that from there, but It's not the worst thing in the world. So we now should be coming back to spring. So he calls it fall, but in England, as he went to summer, fall, and then winter. But in England, we don't call it fall; we call it autumn. So that's a bit of a different name, but that's just the way it is. It's very unusual you get games using the English wording, the pure English wording. I'm going to close these down. So that's okay. So that's now going back out of there. I could fill this in maybe. In fact, I forgot to... they'll now do that now. Oh, tax. There's a blockade. No blockade now. See, they said not to. They said to refuse, but I ain't doing refusing. It's all right them saying refuse, but that cost me. They just blow things up. It's all right. The colossal. Yeah, just refuse. Yeah, right. Okay. Supplier arrived. I don't really want anything though. Oh, I better have some of them. That's the trouble. That's it. You better have it, but it cost me. What if I don't flipping money? We got rid of that. Let's get them to build all this up. That'd be a quite nice bit of thing if I want to do all that, to be honest. Right here. It's be a massive right then, I bet all this is, it must be just about done now. Right, let's move this one. And let's just get the foliage. That's a bit weird. So this top is all... I'm going to move this then. But I'm going to have to do a ladder, aren't I? Ship. Oh, I suppose I could do a weird one. Doesn't really matter. Then I'll stop that. We do a there, then we can do that, and come on, do it again. Thank you. Nope. Yep. I can't get through there though. I'm going to move that. Doesn't really matter where I'm going to move it, but still. It's only to get this. It's only mainly to get the foliage to be the food. Come on. It can be a bit dodgy trying to get that done. Right. Once you've got this, then get the. No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to. Do that. Well, I wish I could do. That's priority food. Always food. Can I get that from there though? Yes, I can. And then we'll get this again. Right there. So that should, like I said, I'm not gonna put this through till when we're into spring, but it's just not. It's not warm enough yet. It's still on a minus. So we got through the second winter, although I'm a bit peeved that I lost the mice, which I didn't really want to. Thought I was going to do okay, but apparently, what I should have done is put it in, being careful about their lost that one. Their workplaces. Got 12 in robes. How much more nets do I have done? Does that mean if I get more? Right, we've done that. Looking good. Anyway, let's leave it there. We're doing okay. Can't see nothing. Oh, wait till we can get through the day, because otherwise it's night time. We're still on a bit of a chill, but I think we'll be okay. They're not too happy, but what the hell. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that, because I, again, certainly have. At least my hard drive wasn't full this time. We will see you in the next play. Take care. Bye for now.